Hello, my name is Tyler Muth, and today I'd like to talk to you about roping cattle and the production of roping cattle. Little history about myself. I've been rodeoing for about 7 years now. I rodeoed in high school and all through college. I've been to the college finals 3 times, including my previous year here at Tarleton. I've been roping about 7 years and producing cattle for about 5 of them. So it's something I'm passionate about, and I'm happy to talk to you about them. This is your typical roping steer right here. They'll weigh anything from 375 to 450 pounds usually. I go about producing cattle as far as I'll start by buying calves at the sale barn. We call them potentials. They'll be about 200 pounds with itty bitty horns, and I'll buy them then because I'll lease those calves to what we call a cutter, and it's a different field and a different part of our industry, but they'll lease them for about $30 a month. And what it allows me to do is allow those cattle to grow up, and I can buy them cheaper, let them grow up at the cutters, and then put them to work when they're older. So when I get them back from the cutter, they'll be about this size, if not just a little smaller. All we need is horn past the ear in order to rope them. She's obviously well over that, but so after I get them back from the cutter, they'll have horn past the end of the ear, and then we have to train our cattle. And to train them to rope and team rope, we call them breaking in freshies. That's what we call it. We'll put a rope on in the chute, which is right here. We'll put a head rope on. There'll be a header over here and a heeler over here in the heel box. And the header will spin the steer to the left, making just a nice easy turn, allowing the heeler to come around the corner and heel the steer by its back 2 feet. And that is the sport of team roping, but that's how we'll train our cattle. And then once they're trained, we have more options. We'll put them to work, really. We can take them to the rodeos, or just to team rope and jackpots, where people will put up an entry fee, and the person that ropes their cattle the fastest wins. So they'll put up an entry fee, and that'll be the pot, but they'll only pay 80% of it because 20% will go to the producer, and that's where I'll get a cut by bringing my cattle. So there's quite a bit of money to be made, especially nowadays with like the World Series team roping. Entry fees are $150 a person, and there's 2 people, so it's $300 a team, and I get 20% of that. So there's quite a bit of money to be made. Then once the cattle are too big to rope, and we're pushing 500, 550, what I do is I'll take the heifers, or the females, and I'll kick them out to pasture with the bull, and I'll let them go be cows, mama cows. And then the steers I send to a feedlot, and I grow them out to about 750, 800 pounds, and they'll go into the food consumption industry. So lots of places for these cattle to go all through their life cycle. I'm pretty fortunate to be able to lease some land around here and have these pastures to be able to do it. But right here we have 12. We're going to actually rope through them right now and see what we have. There's some fresh cattle in here that we need to break in, and then there's some that they're older that I bought from the sale barn, and we're just going to see if they're any good. So we'll put some videos of team roping here at the end, and thank you for watching.
Yeah.